Hi, Melissa Range with Rev Up Your Life. I've been getting a lot of questions about what an Akashic Record reading is. And so today I decided to bring you into my home in the area where I like to give readings to my clients. And we do readings lots of different ways. I actually do them via the phone, Skype, or in person, whatever you'd like to do. I love connecting in person because I actually get to sit down with you physically and get to know you in person. Yet I'm able to do the readings lots of different ways. Yet this is my little office area, and I lit a candle, of course, because this is my year to shine my light brighter. And I've done a lot of shadow work in the last several years, and so I think this candle and myself are illuminating to the world all my gifts. And so let me just tell you what the Akashic Records are. It says from Edgar Cayce's website, and Edgar Cayce is actually the man who found the lost Akashic Records. And he says the Akashic Records, or the Book of Life, can be equated to the universe's supercomputer system. It is this system that acts as the central storehouse of all information for every individual who has ever lived upon the earth. More than just a reservoir of events, the Akashic Records contain every deed, word, feeling, thought, and intent that has ever occurred at any time in the history of the world. Much more than simply a memory storehouse, however, these Akashic Records are interactive in that they have a tremendous influence upon our everyday lives, our relationships, our feelings and belief systems, and the potential realities we draw toward us. And so when I sit down with somebody, usually they prepare 3 to 5 questions, maybe not, doesn't matter, but I like to ask people to prepare some. And then we open their records, and I'm actually already in my records. And then I download and channel information. And the information can come from ascended masters, spirit guides, angels, and deceased loved ones. So I do have mediumship abilities, and I am able to feel and hear deceased loved ones. Sometimes I'll actually see a vision of the loved one or who they're with, yet most of the time I just feel or hear the deceased loved ones, and I give the messages to the person who I'm reading for. And yes, I have, and I'm able to channel people's parents, their grandparents, their sisters, their brothers, their children, and it all depends who shows up for that person. Sometimes those spirits come in with me 3 to 4 days in advance, and I don't know who they belong to, but usually those spirits know that I'm going to do a reading for their loved one, and so they show up to prepare me and make sure that they're heard while I'm on the phone or in person with that person. So it's a phenomenal experience if you've never had an Akashic Record reading. And not only is it fantastic, I think, for the recipient, and if you have had one with me, please feel free to share or comment. You know, nothing personal and everything's confidential, yet at the same time, if you want to put in the messages that you've met with me or had a reading and know what it's like, and maybe you could say that so someone else knows you've actually had experience with me. It's just such an honor for me to experience this with someone else and help them. And every time someone leaves, I am blown away by what has occurred for me and the recipient of the reading. I think sometimes more it's me being just in awe of what I'm able to share with that person. And I get teary-eyed a lot of times. And a lot of my clients, I will tell you, come prepared with Kleenex because they seem to get very emotional, which is great. It's a release, and it's a feeling that, okay, my deceased loved one is safe, and they're okay, and they're at peace. And so I just want to let you know that Akashic Record readings can really help you move forward in your life, and you get a lot of great information. And so if you want to have a reading, please send me an email at revupyourlifewellness@gmail.com, or you can send me a Facebook message. But I would love to connect with you, and I would love to help you shine your light brighter in 2018. And now I am actually going to mentor somebody, and so I hope you have a great night, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.